As the bus continued forward and the Colosseum slowly began to fall behind us, I kept turning my head for one last look. I knew one thing for sure. I couldn't wait to come back. Not just to see it, but to stand beside it, to explore it, to feel its scale without glass between us. As the bus moves on from the Colosseum, the scenery begins to shift again. Ahead, I can see stretches of ancient brick arches, likely part of the Arcus Neroniani, remnants of the aqueduct system that once fed imperial Rome. The arches stand in quiet repetition, sturdy yet weathered, blending into the modern streets around them. To the right rises the gentle elevation of the Palatine Hill, one of Rome's famous 7 hills. It doesn't tower dramatically, but you can sense its presence, layered with churches, gardens, and centuries of history hidden behind tree lines and stone walls. As we move further along, the announcement mentions the upcoming stop for Circus Maximus. Through the window, the space suddenly opens up, a vast, elongated field stretching between ancient slopes. Rising just beside it is the Palatine Hill, one of the most historic of Rome's 7 hills. From here, you can see layers of ruins and greenery climbing upward, the very hill where Roman emperors once built their palaces. Zooming in, the details begin to reveal themselves. As the bus rolls forward, attention returns to the open stretch of the Circus Maximus itself. The field extends far into the distance, surprisingly simple for a place that once held such spectacle. No towering stands remain, just subtle rises in the earth, marking where seating once climbed high above the track. It's said that over 150,000 spectators could gather here, some estimates even higher, cheering for their chariot teams in a frenzy of dust and speed. Now people stroll across the grass, jog along its edges, or sit casually on the slopes. The noise of traffic hums in the background instead of galloping horses. And that contrast is what makes it powerful. A place that once thundered with competition now breathes quietly under the Roman sun, still vast, still significant, but resting in the modern rhythm of the city. As we move forward, one thing becomes impossible to ignore. There is not a single quiet spot on the sidewalks. People are everywhere, walking, talking, crossing streets, pausing to take photos, tourists with cameras, locals moving with purpose. The city feels alive in every direction. And just ahead, another landmark begins to appear. From the bus window, I notice a long staircase rising up from the street. It's wide and surprisingly tall. Dozens of steps climbing toward what looks like a church above the square. People are scattered along the steps. Some are slowly making their way up. Others sit halfway, resting, talking, or simply watching the city below. At the top sits the church, calm and quiet above the busy road. Its walls are warm in color, standing in contrast to something much brighter beside it. Right next to the steps rises a massive white building. It instantly dominates the entire square. This is Piazza Venezia, and the monument here is impossible to miss.